We're now going to focus on the Profiles panel. And the Profile panel lets us analyze the CPU usage and the memory heap to determine which parts of our web page are using specific amount of memory and so on. So first of all, let's have a look at the CPU usage. You can see here when we click on the Profiles panel, the first thing that's highlighted is Collect JavaScript CPU Profile. And what we need to do is actually start the collection. So at the moment, nothing's happening. Once I click Start, it's then recording, click Stop again, and then it gives us an analysis of the amount of processor time that our web page took up. Now, our web page in this example didn't actually do anything, so you can see it was idle nearly 100% of the time. So let's clear this. We come down to the bottom and choose Clear All Profiles. We can start again, but this time I'll refresh the web page. Click Start, refresh, and once it's loaded, we'll then be able to click Stop. So as you can see, we now get a breakdown of all the different processing going on when the web page was loaded. And you can see a massive breakdown here. There's a lot of information. So if you want to dig in and see what's going on with your web page, maybe you've got a specific JavaScript function running, you can dig down, have a look at that JavaScript and see the amount of processor time it's taking. Now, when we get displayed with all this information, we have a couple of ways that we can look at it. Down at the bottom, you'll see Heavy Bottom Up. We can actually look at the information here, which tells us which functions impact performance the most, and we can examine the calling paths to those individual functions. So we have a list here, we can expand them and have a look at the actual calling path. Then also we can choose a tree view, a top-down view. And this will give us an overall picture of the script's calling structure, starting at the top of the stack and working down. We also have this flame chart, which shows us a visual representation of the processing going on, which is quite handy to have a quick eyeball, a quick look, and see the peaks that may be affecting the performance of your web page. Now let's go back to the bottom up. And you'll see here we have this percentage. We have show absolute totals and self-timing. As we click that, it toggles the different values that we have in the columns. And then we have the focus selected function. So if we want to focus on a specific JavaScript function, we can choose it, click the little eyeball icon, and we're focusing just on that function. The next option that we have allows us to exclude a function from the actual list. And then we've got the restore all functions again. So if we want to exclude this link tracker, give it a click and click the X. Now let's clear this. We'll go back to the start and we'll take a look at the heap snapshot. And this is going to show us how the memory is being used within our JavaScript. So we'll give it a click. Choose take a snapshot, and now you'll see a snapshot has been taken showing us the total amount of memory that the web page is using. Over on the right hand side, we're now given a table of information, and this table shows the memory distribution by the JavaScript objects that are aggregated by the constructor objects used to instantiate them. So if we expand these out, move this down, you can see all the different entries that we can take a look at and analyze the memory usage. Now we also have the option of taking multiple snapshots, and then we can compare the two. So if I come down to the button here, we can take another snapshot, and this should be pretty much the same. But you can toggle back and forth between the two different snapshots. You can see here there is a slight difference. We have 15.4 megabytes on the second one, 15.3 on the first. So you could then compare the two and see how your memory usage has changed. So if you are changing your code, adding more elements to the page, you're able to see the effect. Lastly, down at the bottom, we have little pop-ups that say summary, comparison, and containment. And also on the all objects, we can choose to filter it down to show specific objects that were generated between the two snapshots. That's all for the Profiles panel. In the next video, we're going to take a look at the Audits panel.